Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Simon Furman, and you're listening to Good Morning Cybertron. Perfect. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. I've turned off my camera. I'm trying to add people to the call that don't belong here. And now my camera is on. Yay! We're professionals. Fuck. With me today, the lovely Dewanis. How are you doing, Dewanis?
I'm here.
You can't have my wife. Stop it.
But I want her. She's cute and she's funny and I love how real she is.
I want porn star Plenty up top, but she had to go and die. Now, didn't she?
That sounds
Did
like
she?
a you problem. Give me your wife.
I mean, Plenty up top died. The lady who had the implants took them out, and she's just a real estate agent in Florida now, but
So dead to you.
dead to me.
I see.
We'll always have Score magazine.
I wonder if she
Listens to
decided
the
to
show.
auction off the fake tits.
I don't think so.
She could probably go and made bank off that alone and just skip the real type.
Man, Plenty up top was my favorite. She was so fucking sleazy and cartoonish looking. It was great. Some good stuff. Xavier, who was your favorite big bust model of the 1990s?
Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps.
He had some good jugs, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Do you remember that time he just parted him and Danny was in the middle? And hey.
Yeah,
Back
no,
in,
I
back in those
love.
days. It was JonTron. Gotcha, you fucking fake fan.
Shit. I just love some of the quotes because apparently one of them is a huge connoisseur of the arts, and one of the best quotes I ever heard come out of an adult industry film, which is actually a true quote, is "You want me to fuck you?" with that sort of inflection.
You want me to
Where-
fuck you? That is what
Yeah.
we do here. Penises go in vaginas, sometimes buttholes, often mouths.
No, this was the thing that made it all the more memorable was this was the very first time they were exposed to the meme of being stuck in the washing machine. So the quote that came out of it from the revelation was, "You want me to fuck you, step bro?"
I think my Ariana and my favorite porn is this one where it was like some psychic knocks on this guy's door and she goes, "Hey, I'm a psychic," and he goes, "But I'm a good Christian, you know." No, your wife is cheating on you, and this is how it's done. You know, I'm getting something with a man with his name begins with a D. Does that mean anything to you?
You ever remember you, sir, were the one that exposed this to the old man that goes, "No,
Please,
I'm
no.
a virgin."
I'm a virgin.
And I thought forever and a day that was just a gag. It turned
No.
out to be real.
That was real porn. Kyle, what's your favorite 1990s big bust porn star?
Okay, nice fucking way to drop that shit on me. Thank God we're fucking already age restricted.
Yeah.
Like
Scott,
what, 10
can you
minutes?
say it
5
louder?
minutes in?
1990s big bust porn star.
Are you in a Walmart?
No, I am at home. Ask Thomas while I figure that shit out.
Thomas,
Oh, we got another person.
how you
Yay.
doing, Thomas? What's your favorite 1990s big bust porn star, Thomas?
1990s?
1990 to 1999.
Can you narrow it down, like your Geo Rainbolt looking for a specific patch of crabgrass out in the South Atlantic?
Lisa Lips. You had Tawny Peaks. You had Dusty Rhodes. Not just the wrestler, the porn star as well. You had...
But also family involved.
Annie Swanson. You had... Oh, my God. There's a plethora to choose from. Daisy Kellogg, who I dated for a moment back whenever I was in college.
Horrible racist.
Yeah. No. That was Brandy Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Horrible
Don't
racist.
ask me about it because I was born in the late 90s.
Well, apparently Thomas... Corey, who's your favorite 1990s big bus porn star?
I don't really watch porn. I watch hentai.
Okay, who's your favorite big bus hentai?
Would have to be Anne Rose from Steel Witch.
Okay. Myself, I'm more of a kakuguri type of guy. I like that in my anime. Oh my God! Going over the
That's
chat.
a gambler one.
Yeah, I know. Going over the chat. Holson says, "Am I first?" Mike's World. Damn it! My one chance to say it is lost. Tef said second. Then, damn it, third. Mike's World says, "We'll have our day." And Holson says, "I claim victory." Tef, I like the opening conversations about porn. Way to get the viewers' attention. Holson says, "I was first. I'm just quiet." Oh, no, that's Belucius. I'm getting new glasses in February, Belucius, I promise. Tef says, "Genteel for me." Good choice, Tef. God bless you, man. Genteel is a favorite of mine. I kind of liked Annabelle Peaks, too. Her and Genteel kind of look the same. Actually, I met Christy Marks. I met her in a Giant Eagle once. I couldn't place where I knew her from. And I'm glad I didn't go, "Do I know you?" And yes, I do. I bet you do, you fucking pervert. You spanked gallons to me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Giant Eagle like literally what it sounds like, or is this some sort of name for something?
Giant Eagle is a grocery store here in Pennsylvania.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was the actual mythological bird.
No. Mike's World says, "I would mention my own favorite porn star, but the sheer volume of shyness, shame, and anxiety would cause me to involuntarily swallow my own tongue." And Holson says, "I don't know many 90s porn stars by name, so I'll just say the ones from Evil Tunes." Not a problem with that. Not
Question,
a problem.
Scott?
What's that?
Who was the agent? Who was the agent? The big busty one that you really liked, and I started watching her.
Hitomi Tanaka.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just couldn't remember her name.
She's a black belt in karate.
Yes, Hitomi Tanaka is very nice. I like the scenes that she does with Anri Okita.
She's a black belt in karate.
Sure, why not? Yeah, Hitomi Tanaka she's more 2000s, but still good. Can you believe this is a Transformers podcast?
I thought it was about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Can you believe that Thomas is more beard than man now?
Can you believe that my cat's trying to fucking undress me? What the fuck, Newton? He has nothing to say. Oh my God. And if you get the chance, for the love of all that is holy, go talk about your favorite porn star over at Toy.Run. It's not really what they do over there, but it's just tell them Good Morning Cybertron sent you and they'll know what the fuck's up. Over here, if anybody can help Fellas Dragon, he's looking for these weird abominous, like the Power of the Primes, not the Power of the Primes, fucking Beast Hunters? Was that it? Beast War? No. These things, the show that was part of Prime, these abomini that you're talking about right here. He's looking for any and all of them. So if you can help Fellas, get your ass over to Toy.Run. Tell him, "Hey, Good Morning Cybertron sent me," and go, "I've got all 3 of these. But first, I'll need $90 and the name of your 3 favorite 90s big bus porn stars." He won't get it at first. Then point him in hard direction, and he'll get it. And then he'll message us and go, "Don't talk to us anymore. Don't you mention." Get my name out of your mouth, you bastard. Oh, holy shit. Tef says Tara Patrick, very good choice. Asia Carrera, very nice choice. Sylvia Saints, Jenna Jameson, Brianna Banks. Brianna Banks, Tef was one of my favorites. She was tits on a stick. It was just, she was so thin, so thin. I was a team with Raging Hormones in the 90s. My time. Mike's World says Beast Hunters Abominus Legends class upscaled in the toy line's final wave. Gotta say, never seen that deco before. Holson 85 says, holy Canadian Sasquatch, Thomas has become more beard than human. My God, we got so much stuff this week. We got images of Age of the Primes Voyager Prima without the head. And then today, while I was working, motherfucker, we got to look at the head. And everybody went, but that's the G1 head. That's Prima from the cartoon. And I went, yes, it is. Suck it. And it was thoroughly sucked.
Ooh. Suckage.
Right? I'm so looking
Straight
forward to this.
sucking.
Like, I was talking before the show. I'm actually more excited when I'm seeing, like, 3D designers like Funbee and Mavs do than anything Hasbro's doing right now. But as far as Hasbro's going, like, this and The Fallen are, like, high on my fucking list. Because, quite honestly, give us characters that we haven't gotten before, please.
I'm noticing that both of those that you mentioned, they're a cut above design-wise from what I've seen in the recent past.
Yeah.
These look, I don't know how else to describe it. These look much more professional than some of the figures we've gotten as of late.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, that robot mode though, doesn't that look like Ironhide?
You mean the vehicle mode?
The vehicle mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Vehicle mode looks like that Optimus Prime there, the lunar lander almost.
Oh, hey, no, Corey's right. Shit, man. That does have like a cross between the Cybertron, that the Earthrise War Within, Ironhide, and fucking the Lunar Prime. You're absolutely right. Yes, Newton, I love you. You don't need to claw me and headbutt me. Oh.
What it makes me think of is like this is the F-250
Man's attention,
version
Scott.
of this is the F-250 version of whatever the hell Ironhide is supposed to be.
Yeah, like the Crosshairs Ironhide Decius soldier. Yeah, mold. Yeah.
Those are good molds.
This is the more expensive version of whatever that vehicle was.
Oh my god. I love the way the head's just placed in the second photo.
Dude.
Head reveal. Here it is.
There it is.
Slung
It's
under the
underneath. Go ahead. You guys know how to fucking do Photoshop. Put it up there, you sons of bitches.
You can't see
That
me.
that is disturbing. Oh my god.
Now a lot of people are bitching because this isn't like a night thing like we saw in the Covenant of Primus. But the more that I'm looking at this, I'm wondering if you can't turn that around and it's kind of like a night face on the back.
That'd be cool.
That would be very cool.
I'm just glad that Prime is getting a figure at all.
Right?
Yeah.
Apparently, after the next 2 years, we'll have, assuming that Hasbro survives, over
All right, 3 things I got to talk about.
Okay. Over the next 2 years, we're supposed to be getting all 13 primes.
All right. That's cool. This is a very good start then.
Yeah. Kyle, what are your 3 things you have to talk about, my young Alabamian friend?
Firstly, Lisa Lips.
Lisa-
Secondly,
Lisa Lips, yes! She was thick.
Secondly, it never fails that fucking people who buy toys constantly find shit to bitch about. And third, I think Hasbro's gonna last pretty well 2 years.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I think Hasbro will last 2 years as well. However, I am not happy with the direction that they're going with, Chris Cox, who is living up to that last name, something fierce. He's saying that he's moving fucking out of Rhode Island, where Hasbro's always been, and he's moving up to Massachusetts. And he's saying like, oh, we're going to turn Hasbro into a gaming company. And the first thing I thought whenever I heard, oh, you're doing a gaming company, that and they're pulling funding for the movies? Shit, man. But they're going, oh, we're turning Hasbro into a gaming company. Motherfucker, I've been waiting for Reactivate for 2.5 goddamn years.
Yeah.
Not only that, but
Well,
movie
Goldner
wise,
did the same thing when he tried to turn us into a movie company.
No?
and you fucked up on your movies. What makes you think you can program a game?
To be fair,
Games are easier.
whenever
To be
whenever Goldner was turning it into a movie company, he had 4 movies under his belts that scored a goddamn $1 billion each.
Mm-hmm. When I hear, we're going to turn Hasbro into a video game company, I'm just thinking, no, you're not. You're going to turn it into an insolvent toy company. That's what you're going to do. No, you're not. You are not doing it. It's not going to work.
I need plastic.
You're gonna do it on paper, and you're gonna go, "This is fucking genius," and then you're gonna smack the paper with your hand, going, "Look what I've done! I've created a goddamn company out of this company." And then everyone's gonna go, "Oh my god, we're all gonna lose our jobs," and then everyone's just gonna go work at Galoob.
The fucking layoffs, man. The layoffs scare me because they are letting go of a lot of talent. And we're not talking about, this isn't Joe Dick Smoke who shows up to work drunk and puts the fucking LeBron heads accidentally on the Optimus Prime figures. No, we're talking about like John Warden, losing his job.
But to be fair, losing Joe Dick Smoke's gonna really hurt. I mean, he was a fantastic painter.
Joe Dick Smoke, he was what we call a functioning alcoholic.
High functioning.
High
not low
functioning. High functioning, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like the way, I am a toy assembler.
It's just like when they said you need to get off the Magic the Gathering properties, the amount of obscene dicks you're drawing is not going to work. Take that shit to Transformers.
Hey, my favorite card.
And he did.
My favorite card is still Ethereal Cock.
I'm more of a Bloody Wang type of guy.
Play that card at your local MTG tournament. I play Ethereal Cock. You're all fucked.
Scott, you fucking simp. That's been in the Pauper format for the past 10 years.
God damn. Okay, I do Scrotum of Destiny, and I'm gonna pair that with Necropants, and fucking play that. What?
Hey, question, Scott.
Yes.
You think anybody will 3D print heads for his Primet to make that into the Lunar Prime?
Abso-fucking-lutely. I know for a fact. We're gonna talk here in our next show note. We're gonna talk about the Age of the Primes Red Alert. We've got images of like Red Alert in bot mode, and I know for a fact somebody's already looked at it and went, okay, I've put a new head on the list. I'm gonna try to make a animated female Red Alert head for this toy. And so yeah, it's getting to the point where like the 3D guys out there, the 3D guys out there are like looking at toys and going like, okay, what can we do with this? Yeah. Funby Studios is doing it. Mavs is doing it. Hightail hasn't put out a lot of stuff lately. I hope to see stuff from him again pretty soon. But
to be honest, though, the animated Red Alert, that's such a unique looking design. She kind of deserves her own figure.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
But the shit, I right now, my favorite new guy on the block, and I know he's been around for a while, but he's just been fucking killing it. My favorite new guy on the block is Mavs. And the stuff that Mavs is doing, let me bring up his Twitter here. Because I was fucking showing this off earlier. Mav Doodles is his Twitter. So they're Mav
thought everyone
Doodles.
moved over to Blue Sky by now.
Yeah. So here is Mav. This is his mock for his land cross he's doing. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I posted that earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. So there's
The Alpha
mock.
Bravo mold.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. It's remarkable just how much the Alpha Bravo mold completely changes when all you do is peg wings to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And
You
then
don't even have to take it. You don't even have to take anything off.
right. And there he is talking about, welp, another hat added to my to-do list. And there's animated Red Alert. And there's the Red Alert body.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what I mean, though, with the animated design. Like she's a very unique design. There's
Absolutely.
just nothing else that looks like her.
However, I will say, if you look at the Red Alert body, look at them hips.
That's true.
She got some sexy ass hips, and she packing a lot of. She's packing Lisa Lips level of titty.
Plenty on top of Transformers.
Here is the cross sword, the cross saber, the only sword land cross pulled to fight Dino King. Here is his wing kit, and I've ordered a knockoff Silverbolt. There is his grandest kit, which uses
that is nice.
Uses the power of the Prime sound wave. I got that. Yeah, I got that kit. It is beautiful. Here is going down here, more of his land cross stuff, more of his land cross. So he's been working on land cross. Here is his Mega Empress kit for Tarn or Megatron. There's his Terminus head for Tarn. The Filch kit. Filch kit. This dude's making wonderful shit. So
He's very talented. I've seen a couple of his other things. Yeah.
Absolutely incredibly talented. But going over to the chat, let's see here. Mike's World Tef says the vehicle mode looks like Cybertron and Ratchet, futuristic ambulance van. Mike's World says always fun to jump into a news heavy day. Mike's World, I've been enraptured by this new attempt to blend different versions of the 13 Primes design into one singular form. Align Primus body with the G1 scalp that doesn't look too out of place. I will say the vehicle mode looks like a bit like Titanium G.I. Joe Megatron fucked a Cybertruck. I admit I've been pretty scarce in my Transformers collecting as of late, but I find it my civic duty to grab all 13 Primes. I've always adored how unique each one of them is. I'll play devil's advocate, say from a financial perspective. Both recent Transformers films limped to the finish line box office-wise when compared to when this all started, but it's still shitty. Holson said, instead of turning Hasbro into this and that, just license out your properties more. No more risks, only profit. Mike's World says Hasbro faces their very own Bob Chapek era. That boy's fucking with the magic. Dwayne Marsh said, late, made it. Good morning, Cybertronians. Good morning, Dwayne. Tef, will they really make all the Primes? So far, we only have Prima and Megatronus. Tef, hold on. We will talk about that pretty soon, actually. Colson, by the way, Prima can look you in the eyes as he runs you over. That would be worrisome. The last thing you see is him just staring at you going, good. Mike's World said, Age of Primes Armada Sideswipe. I dare them to make it happen. A plastic challenge Bennett Foddy would be proud of. I always had a soft spot for Alpha Bravo. This clean, cheery recruit to the aerial bots that got shafted for not being slingshot. If only more stuff like IDW Comics had fleshed them out a bit more. Well, let's talk about Red Alert. We do have the robot image of Red Alert. Here they stood him next to Prima so you can get a good idea of the size. Fucking hell. What the fuck, man? Dumb move.
So the question is, yeah, that's a ridiculous thing. Here he is in reference to something else that no one else has.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how big he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Both Voyagers, by the way.
It's like just in case you're wondering, the deep water jellyfish Solmissus is this big in relation to a Dumbo octopus.
Yeah. Well, that clears that up.
Right.
Is
Yeah,
it
that
cold in
certainly
the room?
clarifies things.
Is it cold in the
Yeah.
room? Red Alert's headlights are hard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All 12
Yeah,
of them.
looking at it though, I was just thinking to myself, like, I kind of got the impression that Prima was really big, but so okay,
Wow.
are they both huge, or is Red Alert just small?
Or is that Hordak Trooper really just average?
Yeah, I don't know.
About 5 inches. If that's the He-Man Origins one.
If that's the new one, then all the figures are above 6 inches. But if that's, I think that's the new He-Mans, which means they're above the original squat He-Mans.
Yeah.
So that means that's a beefy Hordak Snake Man Trooper impersonator.
I prefer whenever all my He-Man figures look like they're trying to hover shit. That is just that is the way they should be. Like knees slightly
No.
bent, ass stuck out, a-hole accessible.
You know what it
What
is?
happens-
It's all that goddamn weaponry they're forced to carry.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's
heavy.
it's what happens when you're so muscular that your tendons can't compensate for how much muscle you have, so you're permanently stuck in this like curling pose every. Like,
I remember whenever I was a kid, I was like, there was nothing on TV, so I was watching this big black bodybuilder, and I mean this dude. He was like shaved head. He looked like Terry Crews had there were two other Terry Crews hiding inside of Terry Crews. This dude, he looked like a sock stuffed with other socks, right? Just big guy. And they like this woman's interview. Is there stuff that you can't do? I can't scratch my back, but whenever I look this pretty, I have plenty of ladies to scratch it for me. And it's like, God damn. What a line to say you probably can't wipe your ass either. It's
not without a special stick.
Yeah. They're called Artesians.
Woman just asked me on Facebook. She's like, "Oh, can I call you?" I'm like, "No, I'm doing a podcast." She's like, "Well, what's it about?" I said, "Transformers and adult humor."
Dude, for the love of God, talk to the bitch. Get some titty.
Yeah.
Get a little ass.
The problem.
Sitting here talking about porn, you have the chance to get laid, and you're not doing it. Fucking hell, Corey.
Truly is one of us, isn't it?
Yeah,
I gotta take a break. All that cardio.
All that puss. Gotta save some for the rest of you losers.
I forgot where I was for a minute. I've just been playing Minesweeper for this entire time.
Glad to see you kind of here.
Yeah, did we do that to you? Was our inane rambling enough to do the trick?
I said,
I'm tuning out.
I said,
how do you play Minesweeper?
Oh yeah. You know what? I think every single person who's ever played Minesweeper wants to know the same thing.
I mean,
I know there's a trick with the numbers, but like.
Okay,
I'm not
hold
getting
on.
it.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I have to explain Minesweeper here.
I
Okay.
actually understand too. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so if you click
You gotta
something,
explain it like you're explaining it to a toddler right now, Scott.
okay,
You know what an eel is? Don't get shocked by an
Can
eel.
everyone
That's
please
what
let
mine
Scott
is.
fucking talk?
there's
you.
there's these things at the end of your hand called fingers. So you use that to click the button on the mouse, and it will reveal one or a series of empty squares. And then certain squares will have a number in them. If it's a 1, that means within like the 9 other, well, let's see, 6, 7, 8. Within the 8 other squares that surround that square, if there's a 1, it means there's only one mine in those 6 squares. Some may be uncovered, some may be covered. That you have to uncover the ones. And then you left click, you right click, my apologies. You right click where you think the mines are to place a little flag. And so if there's 4, that means that they're like, if you get an 8, that means you are surrounded, bitch. There is mines everywhere. Just mark them all. So on and so forth.
All right, Scott, I got one for you.
Yeah, and then whenever you win, the little smiley face at the top puts on sunglasses.
Yep.
Okay,
Scott,
but I'm
you-
playing on cool math games, and there's no way. Oh, there's how to do the flag. Okay.
There you go. Scott, you seem to be a seasoned Easter egg hunter.
I am a teacher at heart.
But But
How do
literally
I get
every-
the golden spork in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Zombies?
Okay, to get the golden spork, you have to go to google.com and then type in, how do I get the golden spork in Call of Duty Zombies? And then just take her from right there, because I don't play Call of Duty.
I thought you were a fucking man.
Yeah.
A real fucking man.
Dude,
that plays with sporks.
I live in Johnstown. There's actual sporks and shootings all the time. Hell, some 17-year-old kid shot his girlfriend with a stolen rifle the other day.
Not a spork, not a real man.
Oh. Yeah. So every kid in the mid 90s, like 1995,
Knew
6,
who
7,
Savannah was. Yes.
Well, all these people knew what they all knew what Minesweeper was.
I didn't.
I just taught Holson. He goes, oh, what the fuck? I didn't know you could put flags in Minesweeper. I just memorized them. Today you have learned, Holson.
Okay, I think
but,
I'm
like,
doing good because
everybody-
I've lasted at least a minute now.
God
But like
damn.
everybody played this.
I'm also a
And
survivalist.
but like everybody played this, but very, very few people actually understood how it worked.
See, I think it's cultural, like, or regional, because that was not the game of choice. Around where I was, Lemmings was the big thing.
So I remember Lemmings too. There was a couple of things that I remember.
Let's look up the news in Johnstown. Go ahead, keep talking.
Let's
Do
just
you remember
fucking
the?
finish, man.
Do you remember the original Carbon San Diego game?
Yes, I
Carbon
do.
or Carmen?
That's how old it is. Carbon dating San Diego.
Remember Oregon Trail?
Oregon Trail.
I died from just about everything. I remember I was a
You
little
died
kid.
from dysentery?
Yeah, shot, stabbed, robbed, attacked by bear, killed by Indians, dysentery.
But did you drown in the river?
Yep. Yep. On
Drowning in the river.
an old 80s computer back in 1991 when I was in grade school, just playing, me and the other kids playing the Oregon Trail with the floppy
Pogs.
disks.
Let's talk about Pogs.
Oh my God! I actually had Pog Collection. But did you
Me
guys
fucking do.
did you guys ever play the games from on DOS Shell like Nibbles and Bananas?
You're making passes at me now, aren't you?
Carmen
Remember
San
those?
Diego's hot.
Okay.
Yeah, she
who,
is.
who would win in a game of hide and seek, Waldo or Carmen San Diego? Let's set this
Mighty
up.
Max.
It's the Mall of America. And the T-1000 is hunting either Carmen San Diego or Waldo. He is programmed to kill only one. So whoever hides the longest wins their life.
I kind of feel like what would end up happening is that both the robots, both the Terminator and Waldo, would get stolen by Carmen San Diego.
What do you
and
mean
no one would
consider
be able to
plugging
find
in
them.
your device?
What?
Like literally, I don't
Well,
think
no, I
anybody
think
would be able to
1000.
find either one of them.
I think Carmen would take the win.
Shit.
Probably.
My
No.
computer's
She wouldn't
unplugged.
just win. She wouldn't just win. The robot that's trying to kill her, she would steal the robot.
I don't know. Here's the thing. We're talking the Mall of America, right? Minnesota, where Carmen San Diego in a purple trench coat and long brim hat, she's going to stick out like a sore thumb. But Waldo's wearing a white striped sweater and a toque, which is just standard
Red
apparel.
trench coat,
Carmen Red, you stupid fuck.
What?
Yes.
the red trench coat.
Carmen.
Oh, so now you're gonna yell at the fucking colorblind
Yeah,
guy
good.
for not knowing it's red compared to purple.
God,
That's okay, Scott. My
It's
dad's
in-
semi-colorblind.
You're all
name.
great friends.
It's in the fucking Carmen, like the color.
there's
There's
a
a color
color,
called
Carmen?
Yes.
But where the fuck is the Mall of America?
Carmen.
That one, because I don't know where the fuck that is.
Color
I literally
of
have no idea what conversation
Carmen.
is going on right now.
Hey, Scott, it's okay. My dad's semi-colorblind too, so.
a deep
It's
red
not
color.
okay for Scott. He
Oh
should
my
know better.
God.
He told him to knock that shit off.
I
I'm
didn't.
so sorry for causing the
didn't-
derailment of this.
Oh yeah, you caused every derailment ever on Good Morning Cybertron. Somebody's got a pretty fucking high opinion of themselves. Jesus
Seriously,
fucking
Dewan.
I
Christ.
brought up Minesweeper and it derailed this entire thing over to Carmen.
It was gonna be something or other. It doesn't
Scott.
matter. What?
Scott loves his 3D printing. You know how much airtime we would have saved if he never mentioned it once?
Dude,
Probably
I've
about
done
5
so
episodes
much
worth.
this week.
I like hearing about the 3D printing.
Because you want one.
I also think it's cool with the stuff you create.
Hey, Scott, you got about 2 hours to talk about 3D printing and
You-
orange storms?
Yeah, only just. Oh my god. Let's see here. Oh, Dwayne Marsh says, for me, it's no longer the 13 primes. It is now the Dynasty of the Primes so that I can have all the different versions of the 13. Holson says, this is the second podcast I heard today about having to wipe your butt with a stick, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. Here we go.
I want a Liege Maximo figure.
You're gonna get
Yeah.
it.
You'll get one.
You're gonna
That
get it.
is-
Yeah,
That's
this
gonna
is
be-
it. This is the fuckery I spoke of earlier.
Yeah.
And
So
Oh,
so let's
fuck
talk
you,
about
Maximo.
this.
Pal.
This
Oh, it looks good.
I want to talk
I
about
want
this.
it.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Dewanis.
I want it. I want to know what the plastic tastes and feels like.
Dewanis has
Probably not.
synesthesia. So
Oh.
I have an oral fixation problem.
it's gonna
Oh.
taste pretty bland.
Yeah.
It's not so much Megatronus. We've seen Megatronus. It's something that Mark said. Excuse me. The best part of the next 2 years is you'll not only collect the 13 primes, but there's an amazing plethora of bots that are all descendants of the primes. You can collect them all, finish mini collections, and guess their Energon bloodline.
Neat.
So that tells us Mark out of his own mouth says you are going to get all 13 primes. And by God, I may not trust Hasbro a lot. I wouldn't trust Chris Cox to wipe my ass with a stick, but I trust Mark implicitly.
But there's that fucking line that everyone freaked out about in original Beast Wars where Megatron, original Dragon flavor Megatron, was like, Tarantulas won't disappear because he has different origins than everybody else. And then he said that line that everyone picked up on, Spawn of Unicron, right? Like he was saying that as an insult. But that means there is a line of Transformers that, in the fandom anyway, has their origins coming from Unicron. So that means there could possibly be like a subline of not Cybertronians born from Primus, but Cybertronians born from Unicron that we could see. In, like,
Oh my god, what if this is rub symbols?
Tarantulas could be one of them. We could get
Nice.
an updated Tarantulas again.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Like
sweet.
every
Yes.
prime is Autobot Decepticon, but the rub symbols on them, and when you read it, the rub symbol, it's like, oh, this guy is from Megatronus' tribe or Primus tribe.
Yeah,
and all
that's a
that
cool
other shit.
idea.
Yeah.
Could be.
That is
That'd be
cool.
fucking
Hasbro,
amazing.
please
Yeah.
take my ideas. I don't want to work there.
Yeah, take Kyle's idea. That's good.
Kyle, what's the fuck
heard-
you speak of, my boy?
Down in the images,
Down
they
in
post where
the
like there's
images.
some real weird shit going on between Megatronus and Megatron,
Oh, number 3?
and how. Yeah, all of them really, because like they specifically put a scene from the '86 movie of Rumble, running around carrying the Requiem blaster with Megatron's fusion cannon in the background. Why would you replicate that? Why are you doing this?
Just for fun.
What's
Hey,
the deal?
sweetheart. Do you want to say
Why
hi to
is-
Dewanis?
Why is this Megatronus
Okay.
toy
She actually said
almost
no.
the exact same height as '86 Optimus? What is happening?
A mystery.
Vegetarian.
Is
Kyle has died
a
of
mystery it
dysentery.
is.
Oh, Kyle, I'm so sorry to hear you died of dysentery.
He's playing it up really good. He's not talking, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
I gotta-
Chlamydia is the worst dying of.
Jesus Christ. Yes, it is.
What?
Doesn't like shit yourself to death.
Chlamydia is the worst. It's fucking hell. No, this is. I like the way this looks, but I just like hearing, "Oh, you're gonna have the chance." The fuck was that? You're gonna have the chance to have all 13 primes.
Eventually.
Fucking great. Thank you.
I love the fucking the concept. It's fuck, dude. Like Thomas said, Liege Maximo. It's like absolutely Liege Maximo.
I hope they go with the Loki look for Liege Maximo.
Oh, they.
That's
better.
what I'm really hoping
They
for.
better.
Like if they
I
just
think
did like everything was just like straight up bot related, it'd be a crying shame, but at least it would be, you know, a full representation of the 13 primes, you know. But if you're saying 13 primes and they all have unique looks and flavors to them, fucking yes. I mean, we're starting off really strong with Megatronus being on fire, which is incredible because that means it's like special details are being paid attention to. It's not just Megatronus the Fallen, it's, you know, the Fallen who happens to be named Megatronus, but also on fire. Awesome. Really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
In the War Within, was Megatronus the Fallen? I don't think he had purple on him. I think he was all more like
black.
He looked like a freaking Freddy Krueger fucking furnace on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he was not as detailed. He definitely was just pure black with orange, you know, flame, and like they stuck with the flame and they stuck with the pitch blackness of it all, and like
To
later
me,
colors got
when I
worked
saw-
in. What's up?
Oh, I said when I first saw the Fallen in the IDW comics, my thoughts were like, I don't know, what if the cow catcher of the locomotive was on fire? That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Chugga chugga, motherfucker.
That's the third cow on
Yeah,
fire I've seen on the tracks today.
Think somebody will 3D print a Ghost Rider head for the Fallen?
No.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing.
It's like that
Marvel
it's
crossover.
It's like that video I mentioned before ages ago, where that train conductor kept running over all those deer, and he's like, "They could turn sideways. There's nothing I can do." This
You know
thing
what,
takes half an hour to, this thing takes half an hour to stop.
Yep.
You know what, Scott? Thinking about it, Dull Surprise hasn't done anything in a very long time.
Well, that's weird that you're saying that because Doll Surprise is doing something.
I have an idea for Astro Train of all things, an Astro Train playset of the trolley problem.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh no!
You do
That
nothing.
seems like it would be a good one.
And this mini-con gets run over. You do something, and these 5 mini-cons get run over. The choice is in your hands.
How do I back up and do all 2?
Yeah, seriously. You gotta
Add
drift that
more-
sucker.
You can add more moral ambiguity by making the train composed of multiple transformers.
Here's
Because then more individuals are involved in actually running things over.
If it was Astro Train, just turn into a shuttle and fly over them. It's
What was that goddamn Snake Road that we got a few years ago?
oh, the quintessence Cobra thing.
Slither Fang.
That's it. Snake Road.
Yeah, that's our guy.
Yeah.
We're gonna make coming soon from Dull Surprise. Just the trolley problem made out, but the tracks are made out of snakes.
Oh, you're gonna, guys. Everybody watching the show is gonna have a little sneak peek of Doll Surprise's new toy coming up here. So I kind of showed it off here earlier on the pre-show, but it'll be up on the Doll Surprise thing. Doll Surprise is the free stuff. Master Trends over on Cults is the stuff we charge for. But
It just occurred to me that if you've got a snake that transforms into a road, shouldn't he be called Copperhead Road?
nonsense.
I'll tell you what I'm probably going to do when I get the Fallen, pair him with Slither Fang, because the Fallen's like basically a representation of Satan, so you get the snake right there, and maybe put a little apple with Slither Fang.
Oh,
I'd say
well.
Liege Maximo's more Satan, but alright.
Yeah.
He looks kind of. I always thought Liege Maximo was more of like a Marvel Loki kind of look.
Not
Well,
the fucking.
when he was invented in G2, which
Yeah.
is the version we're getting because I saw it on the box for the Fallen, he was literally described as the opposite of Prima, meaning he's the evil one, because
right.
Prima is the really good one.
Right.
And then they switched it to Megatronus, and then they
wasn't he
decided,
green
actually,
with
no,
the-
let's
with the-
fucking and the Covenant of Primus kind of sucks.
Yeah, if anything, like the
I
Fallen
mean,
would be, bless you.
I'm sorry.
Like just because the Fallen used to be an original Prime turned evil. I always saw him as like Judas Iscariot.
I don't know. I always thought of him like the fallen angel.
That's the fucking Liege Maximo I want. The G2 Comics Liege Maximo, right there.
Oh,
yeah, but
please
aesthetically,
be that insane.
That's what
Please be that insane.
But that's what I mean. Is like aesthetically, he was green and he had the ram horns, kind of Loki-like physically, but sort of more monstrous.
The nails on that motherfucker. If they managed to do that after they clipped the nails off the what was it? The Dark of the Moon version of Hatchet. Oh man, this is the perfect thing. It was just like, how the hell are you going to turn this into an alternate mode?
Yeah.
Yeah, what would he transform into if they went this version for Liege Maximo?
More tubes.
More
tubes.
The internet.
The internet.
It's the internet.
What's Liege Maximo's alt mode? His alt mode is contempt.
Yeah, hate. Just anger and ire. I'm surprised we never got a rook head for the Cybertronian warrior from that 4-pack. I would have really liked a rook head. That's this guy right here. He was the fucking G-Axis' second in command.
Oh, second in command. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's why it sounded familiar.
Yeah, rook.
Hey Scott, you ever think that Hasbro would do the original forms for Primus and Unicron from the comics when they were fighting before they became the planets to go in with like the primes?
I doubt that's gonna happen. You know, they've not been big on putting like humans and humanoid forms in Transformers since Pretenders. They've not big on doing Pretender shells. We had we had that little thing. Probably your best chance for that is like some sort of custom. I don't think that we'll see that. Unicron's always going to be like a planet former. Primus is going to be the same way. You know, the one time that Unicron wasn't a planet in Cybertron, whenever he turned into that weird fucking tank, everybody just took the toy and they go, "This is my bludgeon now." So.
Oh, not true. Remember, he was also a volcano.
Oh, that's right. But I mean, he was a volcano on a planet. That time he was an entire fucking planet, and that's just kind of like an avatar of Unicron.
Pimple on the planet.
It just occurred to me that after all of these things come out, it will actually be possible for you to have a shelf that is just idols to gods.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what this all is. These are graven images. God hates us.
Yeah, but
God hates toy collectors.
Or are they just the first blokes that showed up?
But literally, these 12 primes. Okay, these are actual graven images, and then you've got Unicron, which is an actual graven image.
I hope Liege Maximo is now a golden calf. Oh my!
Well, there's your third mode.
Yeah, there it is, the golden gap. Going over, Dwayne March says, I've been watching the show for so long that derailment is a part of the format. Hallelujah, Dwayne. Tough, damn, you'll have to taste Megatronus's jujubes on his shoulders to see who it is from the bloodline. Olsen says, almost forgot, happy birthday, Xavier.
Oh, yeah, thanks for calling me out, dick.
Happy birthday to you. Every year is one step closer to the grave. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a couple left.
I'm going to be 42.
I just turned 42.
I turned 51 in a month.
There's a lot of guys here that have birthdays that are very close.
Scott, you are 1/3 of the way to a whole Pokemon Generation 1 set.
God damn, man. I'm so tired.
November 16th.
Mike's hard lemonade keeps me going.
What are you, Xavier? I'm November 16th.
I'm actually 2 weeks after you, so it'll be tomorrow. Is on Thanksgiving Day is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy fucking
birthday. Yeah. And mine was November 14th, and I think, wasn't Holson's like just before that?
Belushi says, the Junkions were originally going to be Unicronian. Holson says, wait, who is Dysentery? Ain't nobody Dysentery. Dwayne Marsh says, Hey, has there been any word of a deal from Hasbro like last year with a 2-pack? So far, I've only seen a new ornament. Nothing that I've seen so far. Dwayne March says, happy birthday, Xavier.
Oh, thank you.
Tef says, TFW 2005 just got a leaked rumor of Cybertron Con exclusive Masterpiece movie Brawl. Box art only. Looks like an MPM Brawl redeco, perhaps. And Holson says, yeah, my birthday was the 12th. Going over to TFW, let's take a look at this, Tef. Possible Hasbro China Con movie Brawl. Just the box. I mean, okay. The artwork's fucking kick ass. I'll give it that, but I'm not too much on the Masterpiece stuff.
Why does Ape Link in that photo look like the father from Sanford and Son?
Wait, where's Ape
holding
Link?
a carrot in one of the
Shit.
I don't see it.
No, it's back on the thing with like where they had to construct the cons and that.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I was just
oh,
like,
there
I'm
it
like,
is. Okay. Okay.
I'm just thinking Sanford and Son, him holding the carrot.
You know who could really sing the Sanford and Son theme song really well, surprisingly? Was Holson. Olson, you remember that one time you busted out a flute solo of the Sanford and Son theme?
Man, I'll
that
tell
was
you
amazing.
What, those were the days.
Those were the days.
In Battersea, UK, there was an official standalone Transformers store that opened.
Nice.
Great.
It's a store. It's called Transformers. And whenever I was looking through this, I saw like comics and like toys and stuff like that, and a surprising amount of stuff that just doesn't transform.
Yeah, I actually was looking at this earlier, and I was flipping through the pictures, and I'm like, this is incredible. It's a Transformers like store, like brand store that doesn't sell mainline stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen the comic cover for that store that they've done for that store? It's pretty cool.
I
It's
have
like an old factory building, I guess. A
Oh,
store. Yeah, right there.
This one, yeah.
That's pretty freaking cool.
So you can buy plenty of Transformers merchandise here, but you can't buy a deluxe. You can't buy
Is
a.
this
Hell
what
Class.
Hell
I
is?
saw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw toys.
They had a couple of one-step changers, but nothing too mainline that I was able to see. Where were the one-step changers? So there's that. There's like the Hot Wheels stuff, Funko Pops, plushes, T-shirts.
Ooh, T-shirts.
Comic books.
Okay, there's some. Looks like there's some of the recent one figures.
I think these are the Blokies, or basic starter pack, something like that. There in the back, we have a couple of the Transformers 1 figures. I think that's just that really big fucking Optimus. Some paintings, comic books.
Oh, I love that Soundwave picture.
Let's see here. Where did I see the one-step changers?
But I mean, if you were running a store like this, like you would have what? You'd have mainline stuff, right?
I think here, I think up here, this top row are like the one-step changers.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we're only seeing the pictures, right? We're not in there.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Maybe they actually are in there. Maybe
Yeah.
I think we do know, because I am not seeing anything that has to do with like the actual mainline transforming toys. I see the blockies, I see pins, figures. This feels more like a holiday pop-up thing. Like you're going in and you're getting your tchotchkes and your tat for the youngins, and you're dipping. You're not getting like the expensive mainline toys. Although I will say it looks like on the floor they went that extra mile and added Optimus Prime tire scratches.
See, here's the thing. I read someplace that this is permanent, and I laughed whenever I read it because they put the word permanent in quotation marks.
As long as there's business, it's permanent.
Permanent.
permanent. Okay, well, okay. I think those are deserved because I'm looking through those pictures. There's not a single thing in any of those pictures I would actually buy.
I gotta collect the comics. I gotta get Void Rivals and Skybound.
I would go there to pick up some of the blockies because those are fun as long as I can like find a blocky I don't already have. But this really is just like your Hot Topic version of a Transformers store.
Yeah. It's a Hot Topic, but everything in there is the Transformers shirt that's in Hot Topic. Tef asks an interesting question. Is the Transformers-themed restaurant we saw last year still open?
I don't think so. I think that was like
the Ark
Restaurant. Bit, wasn't it?
Well, let's find out.
Singapore, right?
The Ark, Riverside, Alabama. I think it is not Eaton Park. The Ark. The Ark Transformers restaurant.
Not Eating Park. Huh.
Yeah, I think it's in Singapore. Yeah.
It's open. Well, they're closed right now. They're open again at 11 a.m. So they're in Hong Kong. They're in Hong Kong. Hong Kong. But yes, they are still open. And apparently they've got really good fucking reviews. Let's see here. 295 reviews. For an extremely gimmicky restaurant, the food is surprisingly good. It's fun and entertaining. It celebrates G1, staying true to the original Transformers. I had the black truffle Angus beef burger, which was delicious. And the personal pizza, while not comparable to New York and Neapolitan pies, wasn't some generic, overly bready mess. Instead, it had a light and fluffy crust with a crispy base. And the topping wasn't some sort of Asian monstrosity like shrimp with cream of corn soup as the sauce. The drinks were good, but I wish it came in a clear cup instead of a white paper cup because they were very colorful and they taste like real fruit mixed soda. So, yeah. Yeah, there's, like, pictures, and it's like... Yeah, apparently it's... I've heard this before. Like, it's gimmicky, it's Transformers, but it's actually really good food.
You know what that reminds me of? Look this up. So I have to know if this still exists. It's the Captain America restaurant in Cork, Ireland.
Captain America restaurant in Cork, Ireland. Captain America's Ireland's original cookhouse bar and grill. There it is, Captain America's.
It's still there. It's still there.
Since 1971, we've been celebrating America here in Ireland.
That's a pretty good Irish accent.
That burger looks good.
Whether it's a first date, group night out, sporting events, or class party, enjoy your all-time favorites and even find some new discoveries with Captain America's extensive drinks menu. Fun and creativity are the key ingredients behind the craft of Captain America's delicious cocktails. So sit back, get it? Sip back, and relax, and leave the mixology to the professionals. You're in Ireland now, boy. Welcome to America, but in Ireland.
I actually have a funny true story about Captain America. A couple of years ago, I got my
your grandfather.
I fucked Peggy Carter right in front of him.
No, I got my face operated on, so I'm in the hospital, and they put the shit in me. So I'm talking this really hot Asian, and next thing I know, I wake up, and I literally thought I was freaking Captain America. They're like, "Oh no, yeah, stay down." My mom was in there laughing her freaking ass off. It's like, and I'm like. I just remembered I was talking to the nurse who was a really hot Asian, and it was lights out, and I woke up and I had like all these tubes in me, and I was just wanting to fight Nazis, and I was saying I'm Captain America, and I heard some actor named Chris Evans is playing me.
The last time I went to the hospital, I got to see all the Avengers. They say I've got 3 weeks left, so Xavier's going to take over the show in a month. So,
shit. What was that one guy that was in the fucking hospital just high as fuck for like some sort of hysterectomy, and he was just like, Dubai is lit.
You know, he was in for a hysterectomy? What the fuck, Xavier?
Yeah, I have so many more questions now.
And,
Yeah,
and
I
of
know.
course
As soon as he said that, I started my face.
Just because it starts with the sound his doesn't mean it's for men.
and
Lots
and
of
it probably
his
didn't help
hysterectomy.
before
Men
and it probably didn't help
opause.
before surgery. And it probably didn't help before surgery. The night before at home, I watched the 2 movies of Red Brown's Captain America.
Oh, the red brown ones are
Yeah.
amazing.
Just because it sounds similar does not mean that this is a surgical removal of history.
Good news, we were able to get that entire uterus out of you, sir.
How to get in there?
Now my transition is complete.
That was a hell of a bus accident, man. That was.
Even House was confused.
I was explaining to one of my students today. I said, "Look, I'm not going to hire a hitman to kill my brothers and sister. But if I found out that they died in a bus accident tomorrow, I wouldn't be sad. You know, it'd be like, it's like."
And then he did the whole drum thing.
No. It's not my drum lesson. It's their drum lesson. I did make the point of like just thunk right through. Somehow it ended up with me talking about my one brother accidentally being inserted into my other brother, so they look like a human multiplication sign. And just how I thought that was hilarious. Fuck them. Let's see here. Belucius says the Junkions were originally going to be Unicronian. Let's see. Hold on here. Let's see. Tef says Hong Kong. If Transformers ever get unpopular over there, it can be easily converted to Gundam themed. Yes. Hasbro has stopped financing movie projects. Look at this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Look at him. Stare in his face for a second. Looking like one of the members of the New Monkeys got turned into a Republican. That's what this guy looks like.
He does. He smacks of it, doesn't he?
Yeah. I was in a band.
Actually,
Check Smoke on the water.
Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you at all, Thomas. You okay?
This looks like a year photo of a guy that gets bullied a lot.
This fucking shit is frozen.
This is the this is the before picture for some product. It's.
I was a bully
balls
kid,
for an
then I
device.
fought back and they left me
But I mean-
alone.
The look on his face, just the way this picture looks, this is like the kind of photo of a kid that got picked on a lot.
He looks like the kind of kid that, like, I bet whenever he was a kid, he was the one that thought he was better than everybody else.
He's got a very slappable face.
He does, doesn't he? I mean, if you're thinking about moving away from something like the movie business because it's not working out for you, you can still do direct-to-video, which I know is not as big of a moneymaker, but fucking DC makes that shit work for them all the time. They got, 3,000 animated movies.
I'm pretty sure
coming
that
out
shit's
this
over,
year.
Xavier.
I cannot remember how to pronounce. I cannot remember how to pronounce this right now, but there is actually a
Cox.
German word that actually means a face. It actually means a face begging for a slap.
Cox.
Anyway, stop financing movie projects. When did they start?
With the first Transformers film.
Battleship.
When are they going to do a good G.I. Joe movie?
Battleship.
Battleship.
The answer to both is Battleship.
Battleship.
Okay, so let's look at the past couple movies. Last Night bombed. Bumblebee didn't do that great. Rise of the Beast barely. One was a fucking failure. Snake Eyes and all the other ones you didn't hear about because they suck so much ass. Really, they just need to break away from Paramount.
Just movies.
I watched.
Ariana and I watched Alien Romulus this week.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
the best character in it was the fucking robot because he was the only one that showed any growth. Like the guy who had to stick to programming was the only character that showed growth. What the fuck?
I'm friends with Larry Hama.
I'm related to John Cena.
Yeah. He's in my friends list on Facebook, but I could only watch about half of Snake Eyes. I'm like, I turned it
How
off.
the fuck did you get through half a snake? Is halfway through when they fucking decided, hey, he's the bad guy?
I don't know. I was expecting like, Snake Eyes now. I was hoping it would have been like set in the 80s,
Nah.
after Vietnam. Hey, Snake Eyes got all fucked up, but it's just like, I don't know.
Nah, why the fuck would we do that? Why would we take the fucking 6-issue comic? The 6-issue comic that was written in like 2006 that I read because I had a fucking panic attack, and it was better than the Snake Eyes movie.
Dude,
He
lot of
should have
comics
fucked
are better than
Godzilla.
the movie.
You want to know a good Snake Eyes issue? Have you read the silent issue?
Oh yeah. I've read the silent issue.
I will when I get that big ass compendium that comes out.
Oh my god. I'll tell you, I will kill every human being within like 3 inches of me to make a G.I. Joe Transformers movie, but make it the Tom Scioli G.I. Joe versus Transformers.
Jesus Christ.
I
can't.
Dewanis will have to take a lot of drugs to get through that.
Get through what? Sorry, I was busy talking with your wife.
Okay.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
I wish I was kidding, but no, I actually am talking with her right now.
Tell her I said hi.
Let me go ahead and make a prediction.
Okay.
When Chris Cox is gone in like 10 years, the next dude's going to do
10?
shit that we don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems about right. They only last about 10 years. Thank God presidents don't do that. But like,
Oh boy.
then
Only
even
10.
if they replace, because let's say the CEOs and like the board replace Chris Cox, even though he's just the face of the company right now. Like how Lorenzo's the face of the movie guys, who clearly are fucking shit up, that it isn't Lorenzo's fault. Like, the next guy's gonna come along and do shit we don't like too.
Let's see. Worst.
There's no winning unless this shit goes public domain and we do it all ourselves. And even then, people only like certain fucking aspects of shit.
Am I wrong for wanting like a G.I. Joe movie set in the 80s?
No, they should all be set in the 80s. Or they need to start using made-up countries for the fucking real ones, because it's not gonna work.
Look at this.
Other movies have done shit set in the 80s, 70s, even before that, and it works.
Dude, they should totally use Yugoslavia. That is the most fake-ass country.
Look at this.
Oh my
The
god.
15 of the worst CEOs and executives of all time. I read this article quite a while back. This was back in March that I read this. And there's Mark J. Tritton from Bed Bath & Beyond, Gerald Ratner from Signet Jewelers, Lehman Brothers, Ken Lay from Enron, number 5, Barb Nardelli, number 6, Dave Calhoun, number 7, Ben Cohn from Playboy, Chris Cox from fucking the same goddamn picture. The man only has one picture, and this is it. Chris Cox, CEO of Hasbro, comes into a money printing organization, describes in his opening speeches about how no one at his cocktail parties knew what Magic the Gathering was, nor did he. Printing a collectible card game is a simple business model. Wait for cards' value to go up, reprint them, and sell boxes due to the value of staple cards inside. He immediately prints everything into the ground. Then he goes back and even reprints cards the company had promised for 25 years never to reprint, alienating all the company's whale spenders. Whale, MTG, collectors, and finance nerds share space in the Venn diagram. They begin writing articles in finance news that Hasbro is killing its golden goose. The stock has plummeted.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what any of these whale collectors have to say.
Isn't he the reason why you can't get a Hood Cobra Commander?
Fuck 'em. Huh?
Isn't he the reason why you can't get a freaking Hood and Cobra Commander and
No,
classified?
I think that's Paramount. I think Paramount's like, oh, they look like the Ku Klux Klan.
It's not pointed.
It's not pointed. He's not wearing a wizard's cap under there. And also, if he does, he's the fucking bad guy. Did
He's
no
also-
one read his little card? I've got it on my fucking wall right now, and I guarantee you. Hang on. Here's a glass
Isn't
photo of
he-
him with the card. Let me
Isn't
read
he
it
modeled
verbatim.
after an executioner?
Hail Cobra.
What does it say? Let's see it.
Oh,
Nope,
Says-
that's not. Well, it doesn't have it on here.
it says
But it
Sea
literally
Isle.
says
Oh,
he is
dear.
evil personified. So, like, yeah, he's gonna look like a fucking Ku Klux Klan or whatever. Really, he's Baron Zemo.
Yeah.
But
Well, Zemo's mask is glued to his face permanently due to chemical
yeah, but
action.
he has a
I thought
hood
it was
and he
Baron
clearly was
Ironclad
drawn.
before.
No, very clearly.
I just think it's freaking stupid. There's nothing clan-ish. He's just wearing a hood, like just just fucking bullshit.
You gonna say thanks, Obama, Corey?
What?
Oh,
Yeah. It's very clear that the G.I. Joe comics were that other thing Larry Hama wanted to do, which was basically S.H.I.E.L.D. And they said, hey, do this other thing. And so they erased all the names, but clearly Baron Zemo became Cobra Commander. And probably Madam Hydra in that draft became Baroness because Baroness didn't exist. There was no toy. He just like, and here's Baroness, and they're like, who the fuck is she? Why is she in here? There's no toy to sell. Well.
But now there
Scott,
is.
what are you doing?
Fixing it.
Well, Kyle, it seems you seem to know a lot about Cobra's workings.
There. I fixed it. It's normal now.
Oh my God! Our very first podcast cover in years.
I made it better.
I love it.
Let's see if I can get it to eclipse.
There's got to be some neck visible though.
Jesus Christ.
Down here.
Jeez. I'm surprised I ain't been founded for all the voices I can do.
Just have it be the fucking eyes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. Don't save that.
Aw, you bitch.
I'm a little bit of a bitch.
Do him with what Ultra Magnus for like one of his unsolved mystery things.
Do you know how long it took me to do that, Corey? I'm 2.5 Mike's Hards into my life right now.
What flavor you got? Regular?
Blueberry lime.
How is that?
I don't like lime, but it's all they had at the store.
Lime?
I don't like lime. I'm allowed to
Like,
not
are you
like
one of those
stuff.
people that likes green apple?
No.
Okay,
No.
good. You're not a serial killer.
I'm not a serial killer. I
Just
feel
drink a
perfectly
PBR.
fine after killing one person. I feel no need to keep
What the
going.
fuck is the problem with green apple?
Have a PBR.
Good. Oh, fuck. Going over to the chat, did they resize his head but kept the face small? Tef. I like that search on Google. Plus, bro, Dwayne Morris says, plus Cobra Commander's favorite color is blue, not white. Holson says, G.I. Joe versus Car Bomb, yeah, when? Let's see. Fuck no, Tef says. Hasbro needs to make a live-action Furby movie. Live-action My Little Pony. Live-action Monopoly movie. Then crossovers with everything in Transformers and Beyblade. Even Play-Doh.
No.
Holson says,
No, that's the plan.
hey, Scott, copy and search Star Niggas. Is this going to get me on a list, Holson?
The only thing I want to see crossed over is My Little Pony and G.I. Joe, and Cobra Commander just fucking kills all the ponies.
How dare
But
you?
I
You
mean, I'm
wouldn't
not
get
that
that.
big an asshole.
You wouldn't get that. You would get the
Oh, who
ponies
says
because
I'm
they
not
know
big of an
fucking
asshole?
magic.
Who the fuck is this?
The
Actually,
ponies
if
know
it's
magic.
G5,
Corey. They
yeah,
would
you can
fuck
kill
up
all
G-
those
They would
ponies.
fuck up Cobra Commander. You
What?
understand that? He only has a gun.
Hail Cobra.
I can't wait.
Hold on.
They try to waterboard Cobra Commander, but the mask doesn't come off. So he'll be fine.
A star boy is a person who is dressed up sometimes, even with a cone on his head, who holds a stick with a star symbol in one hand. They take part in the Star Boy play or a Star Boy train, a folk dramatization of the Christmas gospel about the birth of Jesus.
A cone on his head and holds a stick with a star. That's a wizard.
That's a grand wizard, apparently. It's... My God. Tef says, G.I. Joe's riding My Little Ponies to battle with Cobra and their evil Beyblades. That sounds right.
Well, and they said they were going to do a big universe with Mask and Ron.
Yeah,
and Action
where the
Man.
hell is that?
And then they just gave the fuck up on it because last night tanked.
Do you guys have any looky what I found?
I got one.
Dude, go ahead. Send it on over, white boy.
You ever watch that show, Tacoma Fire Department?
I love Tacoma FD. It's like Super Troopers, but with fire trucks. And
I think a Super Trooper's in it.
2 Super Troopers, sometimes 3. Occasionally 4.
They did a bit that was the impersonation of the Optimus Prime voice with one of the characters.
I saw this.
You know what? Rub some dirt in it. You'll be fine.
Does that hurt at all, Louis?
Only when I breathe or swallow.
Oh! What's that all about?
When the Zontop driver whacked me in the throat, he contused my larynx. The doctor said I should be better in a week or 2.
You're gonna sound like that for 2 weeks?
Yeah, give or take a couple days, but he said it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
I can't wait for it to get worse.
It's a little disturbing.
You crazy, Chief? This is entertaining as hell. Hey, do the movie trailer voice for him.
Oh.
In a world full of fear, where right is wrong and up is down.
That's pretty good, actually.
One man has the courage to take on the system.
Oh, no way.
Autobots transform and roll out.
Autobots transform and roll out.
Perfect. That lines in with my looky what I found. I found this guy named Colin Metzger. And Colin Metzger, he's on Instagram as Voice Monster. This dude does the best Optimus Prime impersonation I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It is. Let me play it here for everybody. I know I sent it. Oh, here it is.
Roll your asses down to Starbucks. Give me Autobots transform and roll your asses down to Starbucks. Give me 2 cafe lattes and a laxative. I'm gonna need the horsepower if I'm gonna be worth a shit. Roll on.
Oh, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy is good.
It's the sit down and sit. Fuck, I'm so fucking mad guy.
Yeah. No, this guy, his Optimus Prime is fucking spot on. And he's got, like, a lot of guys have, like, the voice down, but they don't have the cadence. This dude has the cadence down. It was really impressive.
Oh, what are you talking about there, Scott? Oh,
you sound like the fucking Heath Ledger's Joker, Corey.
Why so serious?
There it is. Holson says he has a looky what I found. So here, he found us my looky. This is multi-trans robot. Well, we're a Republican country now, Holson. We aren't going to stand for this. Collect all the parts and create over 1 million robots by 1993 by the company Star. All robots and parts are interchangeable. Shit, I would love to get my fucking hands on these.
Yeah, me too.
Not lying. I might have to look up multi-trans robot from Star. Actually, these look a lot like Star Ears parts. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Tef says, damn, keep scrolling. We'll see what you didn't want the rest of us on the podcast to know on the last podcast. Dude, pretty much everything in the chat's fair game, man. It's doesn't matter. Does not matter. Kyle, you haven't looked at what I found.
Nope.
Okay. How about you, Dewanis?
No, I'm busy cleaning my keyboard.
That's fair. How about you, Corey?
I had one, but it's like Good Morning Cybertron wouldn't let me post it because Optimus Prime on the cover said "kill that guy."
Oh, okay.
It's the one where it was the one where it's the thing where Wheeljack can't transform, and it's pretty funny. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, Solid
Transformer
JJ. I
Yeah.
watched that. Solid JJ.
I
Yeah.
laughed so freaking hard watching that.
Well,
I think he's the closest to classic Optimus, actually, if I'm right.
yeah. How about you, Thomas?
Oh, I'm still away, so I haven't got anything.
That's okay.
Oh
Well,
my God.
reinforcements. Have you got anything? We'll go backwards.
No, I mean, I haven't.
That's fine. How about you, Corey?
My thing. I just got my thing from England. It's my Titans Return 6-shot.
Nice.
And let me tell you,
Nice.
man, Titan Return 6-shot, man. I gotta say, he's got to be Oh, right here, it came on. I got him.
Fuck, I accidentally blocked my screen. That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This has got to be pre-Missing Link because this is very much the G1 but with modern articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he's freaking good. I love him.
Oh.
I want to get the Takara version now.
Well, hell yeah. I don't blame you. Shit.
$40. $40 from England, free shipping.
That's what a can opener costs. If you know what I mean. A can opener. $40.
I don't.
Anal.
And I love how on his head right there, he's got like Japanese symbol right there.
Right on.
When you lift the helmet up. Yeah, this got to be like Titans Return. These big guys, they got to be like the best. And I love how you don't even have to remove his head. You can just put him right in his chest.
Right
like,
the fuck on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, how about you, Kyle? What'd you get this week?
Okay, let's see. Do a quick scan so I remember everything I got. I walked into I guess it's a secondhand shop.
Mm-hmm.
It was bought secondhand. I got another Studio 86 Jazz to replace the one I destroyed with paint. And Legacy Knockout. Both of them are $15.
Uh-huh.
Astro Train came in
Astro Train.
from eBay, and he doesn't have his guns or anything. I didn't care. I gave him my extra one from Blitzwing.
Right on.
And I got the Masterpiece Sideswipe KO.
Nice. How do you like that?
This is okay, so if this is a knockoff, it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody can get sued because there's a fucking Autobot logo on this thing.
Fuck it.
Let me see if I can. The camera.
Let's see here.
Working. It won't work. Yeah, oh, there it is. So there it is.
There you go. Oh, sexy. The toy's nice too.
I don't know if you can tell, but I can see you through his leg because they're completely hollow. And look at the shoulders and how those are subpar compared to even that Jazz I talked about earlier. And his gun does that, but I'm pretty sure even an official one doesn't work because the tab slot shit doesn't work.
Ooh, shit.
I am gonna buy the other ones.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this Generations shit that I spent
You got
so much
Soundwave?
time on. I mean, I have that one.
You can.
That's not the Masterpiece one.
You can just keep them.
So how? Sorry. So how? What did you think about this one? This year?
It was made a long time ago, and it's really good for then, and I do like it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel like it's basically got the same bones as the mainline sort of sideswipe mold. It's just that, but better.
I thought he didn't have a face when I first transformed. I'm like, oh, I see the two little blue dots. That means that's his eyes, and he doesn't have a face. Well, that's what I get for buying it. Wait a minute. And then I noticed that his head splits apart. Let's not build a deeper cavity for the head to fit in. Let's just have it split apart.
Yeah, let's have the head transform.
Oh. Well, shit. Xavier, how about you, buddy? Any reinforcements from the CYBERTRON this week?
Oh my God, so much stuff.
Really?
I wanted to
wow.
celebrate my birthday.
Right on.
So I was also prepared just in case these other chuckle fucks didn't have anything to show for their lookies.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to show some of the shit I found just now on crappy off-brands. Love this page.
Okay.
It just gets worse and worse the further you scroll down.
Okay, hold on here.
So this is also lookies.
Did I miss you on the lookie what I found? I'm sorry, dude.
You did not, but I wanted to show these as well. Okay. I just needed time to bring them up. They are
the rice is
god awful.
The rice is strange.
Oh, yes.
That's beautiful. Let's see here. What else?
We have Garfield. Check out Garfield.
Okay. Do I have to just roll down? Oh, shit. I'm not sharing my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody needs to say something whenever I do that. Let's see here.
I can see you.
Or I'll try to pay more attention.
You don't have to. It's okay. There we go. And don't go into that folder. That's pornography. Let's see here. And all I see is the rice is strange, dude.
You should have gotten the other one.
Oh, okay. Hold on here. Found it. It says Garfield. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love him. I've seen him before.
Oh, you think that's amazing? This is the creme de la creme of crap. Here's a new JoJo's Bizarre Adventure merch drop.
Okay. No. JoJo Siwa's. No. Well, here, Imgur. Let's see here. This is from Tef. He has a looky what I found. Imgur.com/paste and goo. And oh shit, I accidentally added an extra little slash there. Okay, Imgur. There we go. Spaceballs the playset.
Oh, that's cool.
Thumbs up. Damn.
Eagle 5.
Holson 85 says the whole line is just a mix of knocked it off parts. Wolf 17-1 says, I hope you guys are having fun. I got a headache this week. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. And screw your racist holiday. Tef says, let's see here. Oh, and Holson says, oh, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Tef says, oh, and have a happy Black Friday. And, yeah, then yes, you were. Okay. Man, let's see here. Going up to, hold on, I've lost my everything. Dewanis, did you and Wolf get any new toys this week that you can talk about?
No, because my car is broken, so I can't go to the store and check for anything.
I should probably mention what I got then.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Dewanis. I hope your car gets fixed very quickly.
Almost forgot.
But not so well that you can make it to me. Go ahead, Xavier.
So, Walgreens has their exclusive Medics fig. Picked him up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get him.
Walmart has their Star Raiders line, so I picked them all up. So I got a second Filch, I got Ferrac, I got Cannonball, I got Road Pig, and then BBTS just finally shipped to me Knight Rider.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta tell you, let me stop sharing my screen here. I got Knight Rider as well.
Yee.
How is he?
He's nice. He feels very Omnibot-ish.
Do you think he would have been better as a headmaster?
No. I would have liked to have seen like a Michael Knight Target Master, but no, I think he's just really good as is. I like him.
I think the Michael Knight Target Master has to be shirtless David Hasselhoff reaching for a cheeseburger.
Yeah, yeah. I ended up getting these off eBay because I had the other two, and it's like, well, now I've got to get them. It's Bumblebee with his like little beast partner from Rise of the Beast, and Silver Fang with RC. So, like these are funny. These are stupid. I enjoyed them. I got those Glory Alliance Duocons. So these guys.
How are they?
What's that?
How are they?
For $20 a piece, they're not bad. They are not bad at all, and they're fun. I mean, fucking look at this dude, right? He's got angel wings. So I got that one. I got all four of them. So this one, he's like my new construction dude. Love him. I don't know why. This is fireman dude right here. Fla la 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 la. And then we have... Fuck, I dropped him. This guy, who's like part sword, part peacock. So really fun little guys. Strongly suggest getting these. These are so much fun.
I'll have to, I want to get, but yeah.
On the 3D printing side of things, I made an entire coronation stage for Starscream.
Nice.
I thought it was my coronation place.
No. You have to kill Megatron first. Kill Megatron and then but I am not responsible for Galvatron related injuries in the workplace.
I just knocked Megatron off the shelf. He's dead.
No, he's not dead. Who the fuck are you, Starscream?
Yeah, Megatron has stubbed his toe. The Decepticons are mine now.
To do this.
Yeah. And this is coming up in a couple of days on the Dull Surprise website. I made this guy. This is a 3D printed version, slightly larger than of the little decapitated Optimus and base that came with that comic book Shockwave. I was like, I want the head, but I don't want to buy $60 of worth of toy just to get a $5 head. And you know what?
He's only 40, by the way.
Oh, well, still. And then I thought, I have Tinkercad in the 3D printer. And by God, we fucking went there. Look at that bad boy.
Fuck, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting the little pistons in place for the head was fucking tough.
You know what, Scott?
What's that?
Since the holidays are upon us, you could make that the Christmas Santa version of Optimus Prime.
You know
Put
what?
a little festive red hat on him.
Why the fuck not? But I mean
Can that head go on the Earthrise toy?
It originally could have, but I fucked up a little bit. I'll rejigger it. Yes, it originally did.
Watch your language.
Well, thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest. I'll redo it and make it so that it does fit on the Optimus.
Can anybody get the Straxus? I'm wondering how he is.
Oh, he's fucking great is what he is.
He's fantastic.
I want to get him, but I have not found him at Walmart.
He's pretty. Yeah. Listen to Scott. He's right all the time. That shit is fire. Now,
Yeah.
The only thing that's much better is the flame toy that we finally got based on the only Autobot Nazi tank in existence. But, that's if you're on Pulse.
Yeah.
Still, Strax is pretty good.
I don't know. I don't think the comic stuff is supposed to show up on there. I think
it's Pulse exclusive.
So you have to buy it on Pulse.
Galvatron and Straxus is from Galvatron, and freaking Galvatron's great.
It is.
I got both versions, the first one and then the cleaned up version. And then now I want to get the comic version or the original toy accurate version where he's the white and the gray and he comes with a line matrix.
Nice. Oh, lady and gentlemen, I don't have anything to do this week. I'm done today. I've got Thanksgiving tomorrow, but all my family's dead. So it's it's me and Ariana probably going to a Chinese restaurant.
You want to know something you could do?
What's that?
You can watch videos on YouTube. I just found out something amazing just clicking around like an asshole. Apparently a video game that came out that has nothing to do with Godzilla featured Godzilla in it.
Which one's that?
Dave the Diver. They just fucking threw in a Godzilla fight where he fights Ibara.
The original Sim City had Godzilla in it.
Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching boss fight videos on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, fucking Godzilla shows up and fights Ibara.
God, that crustacean bat. I bet Ebera tastes great with a little bit of butter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, Scott, for reminding me. I gotta check my download for Sims.
Ooh, you are welcome. Glad to do it. Stay away from my wife.
Yay! My latest pack downloaded.
Hey Scott, are they going to do a season 2 of Gamma Rebirth or what?
I don't know. I certainly hope so. That shit was pretty awesome. That shit was awesome.
Okay, I'll admit I cried at the end when I saw Baby Gamma. I'm like, oh my god, he's so fucking cute. and sweet.
I fucking love. I forget who it was, but there was a Gamera comic book, like about 15 years ago, that was really.
Gamma the Myth.
Hold on here. I don't think that was it.
Was it where it was like in prehistoric times?
No.
Okay,
No.
That's a totally different thing then.
Let me see here. I'll do a quick search. Shit, man. I am burping up a storm. Gamera comic book. I want to say it was Dark Horse that did it. Yeah. Yeah, it was Dark Horse. And it was really, really good. Wikizilla verification successful.
I'm surprised they did. Oh yeah, Guardian of the Universe first movie. Did they do the second one, Legion, and then did they do where he fought? What the fuck was the third monster in the third movie?
Iris.
Iris, yeah.
Yeah.
So I only did comic of like the first movie, or
No, this
was it all owned?
This was not of the first movie. This comic takes place between the first and the second movie.
Cool.
So he fights in these ones. He fights a Giles clone, and then other versions of Zigra and Virus. So no Jiger that I can remember. Definitely no Barugon. Barugon seems to be just fucking lost. You don't see Barugon very much anymore.
Which one is Baragon?
Baragon was actually the first monster that Gamera fought. He was like the salamander dude with the gem, and he had a long sticky tongue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ultraman.
He was one he fought in what the fuck was that? Where Gamera was the baby in the movie, and he grew up and he fought him.
Yeah. There's Barugon.
Was it Gamera the Brave?
I can't remember.
That live action one.
Let's see here.
I am thinking of the other one that has all the same letters in his name except for that U.
Baragon. Baragon.
Yeah.
He's the weird little, like, kind of weird fucky dude with the ears. Yeah. So here, you're thinking of that dude, Baragon.
He's just a dog.
Kind of.
Direwolf.
I really like the Trendmaster's toy of Baragon. Hold on here. Do they have a picture of the Trendmaster's toy? Oh, there he is in a little suit and tie. What a dapper young gentleman.
Aww.
Let's see
I
here.
remember when I was a
Spirit,
teenager and I
Lightning
first
Beam
walked into a Big Lots, and they had the Trendmaster Giant Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, and I bought them both.
Toys. Where's
I just recently picked up the King Ghidorah egg, the transforming egg.
Oh,
of King
Jesus.
Ghidorah. You seen those, Scott?
I have seen those. No, they don't. Hold on here. Trendmasters.
Crappy as all hell, but I love it.
I fucking love Trendmaster stuff. It looked like Baragon was hitting the fucking juice. There he is. There's Trendmaster's Baragon. I don't care. That's fucking awesome. Fuck. It's not bad at all.
Looks like what happens when you get a Mogwai wet.
Yeah, kind of. Holson says, Gamera is really neat. He is filled with turtle meat. Gamera, we love you. And he also says, am I slow or just realizing this now? But the coronation set just looks like the crown. No, you're not slow. I didn't realize that until I was putting it together earlier this week.
Recognize this figure, Scott?
What's that?
Recognize this figure?
This is Baragon. Wait, okay, hold on. Well, that's Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, the Trendmaster. I walked in when I was 12, 13 years old, Big Lots, and they had the Trendmaster, the big figures.
I've got the Garuda that fits on the back of him.
I don't.
Oh my God,
Childhood
gentlemen!
Survivor.
Gentlemen and lady, what are your plans for this week?
Oh man, is it too late to still pass No Nut November if you've already jerked off like 8 times?
Today?
Nobody does No Nut November.
Yeah. No Nut November is just it's a scam by feminist, like extremist feminist groups to all give us prostate cancer.
So everyone here has failed it at least, what, 5 times?
During the show.
I've not participated. There's no such thing as failing if you don't participate.
God bless
I'd
you,
choose
Kyle.
not to shave my beard.
God bless you, Kyle.
So Kyle definitely failed.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, I don't participate. No, I do no shave November. I haven't shaved this entire month.
What? Yep.
Yeah, look at that, man, right there.
I'm getting a ponytail.
Right on, right on. Oh my God. First off, I want to say I can't wait for Dewas to put some more stuff up on YouTube. Strawberry Shockwave. Crossbones Koopa better put some more stuff up too. I miss you.
I did, like the other day.
You
I got like.
I've been so busy I haven't checked YouTube. I will
All right.
definitely check YouTube.
All right.
If you have the chance, for the love of God, go check out Belucius and Phoenix and Ugly Wretch over on their channel. Fucking amazing stuff. I've got one in the chamber. I've been so busy I didn't even get a chance to see Ugly Wretch's live stream. Gonna do that tomorrow whenever I'm here at the house finally with a fucking day off. Ultra Megatronus and Ninja Bill, those guys do an amazing stream as well. Tef over here in the chat, just doing toy reviews left and right in English and French. My God Almighty! So, I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. Holson85, Dwayne Marsh, Wolf 1701, Tef, Mike's World. I believe. Let's see here. Somebody else was up here. Belucius from Ugly Wretch's channel was up here. It's just a great bunch of people. I love these live streams. I love checking out the work you guys do. Fantastic stuff. Gentlemen and lady, say good night.
Good night.
Ooh.
Happy Tryptophan Day.
Oh, man. I live in fear of the day that Dewanis gets her car fixed.
Goes
Yeah,
in the
she'll-
shop on Monday.
It's going to come out with a spark. It's going to transform.
Yeah. It's always the way. Listen, if Dewanis comes here with a car that transforms, she's not stealing Ariana. She's stealing me. That's,
I'm stealing both.
Yeah,
Scott,
okay.
I got a T-Cog in this baby. Look at it go.
Oh, man, that everybody. Hey, good flavins.